What's the way to the gamers? How's it going, everybody? This is episode 19. This is Jason. Lady is best girl, and joining me today is...
This is Eric. I have finally got the torna out of my side, but now it's in my Switch.
Abraham, soon to be shooting up DC.
Antonio tearing up the one gun.
Martin, the genocidal dictator of Hope County.
And with us is...
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Umberto.
You already know.
So this is the big one that we need to address, and it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Honestly, I didn't see this being announced anytime soon. I thought they were gonna say how well Pokemon Eevee and Pikachu did.
Yeah.
Did it really do all that well?
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, actually did pretty good.
And I thought they were just gonna stick with that format with the Pokemon Go mechanics and...
Well, when they announced it, they said they were going to release the
Yeah, but I didn't
standalone.
believe it. They also said they also said the Game Boy is still alive.
I believed it. In my heart, I believed it. And that's why when they actually announced the console exclusive for it, that will be my day one buy. That'll be my introduction into the Switch.
Which
You
one?
haven't
Family.
the Switch yet?
That's what you're
No.
waiting. You're waiting
Yeah,
for.
I'm going to wait for that, and I will finally buy
Are you a sword man or a shield man?
I'm going to be sword.
All right.
Oh, man. We're about to fight.
I'm about,
We were already about to fight when it came to the starters.
I'm about to be controversial on Pokemon Gun.
Like, if it's anything I learned about Pokemon is they could do whatever they want.
That's true. That
They
shit
can follow
fucking,
any formula and it'll sell like crazy. Every single Pokemon always sells.
it prints money.
What was the last mainline entry?
Sun, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Ultra Moon.
That was 3DS.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the last one, I hope.
Yeah, they don't have to follow that Eevee thing because all of them sell.
Did you guys play Eevee and Pikachu?
Yeah,
I did not.
I have Pikachu.
Have it at home. Yep.
How is that different from the mainline? Like,
It's a remake, so it's not really like a true mainline. Plus, it has the Go mechanic to capture.
That's the
So,
main reason I
yeah.
didn't play.
The main reason is you can either have a Pokemon on your head or your shoulder.
I mean,
You could ride Pokemon, though. You can ride Pokemon if they're big enough.
you could do that in.
And you can do that in 3DS. too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can do it in Sun.
It never looked this beautiful before.
That's true. That's true. Seeing
So you're
Sa-
saying HD is what made you want to play
You know,
Pikachu and Eevee?
I saw that, was it Fuchsia City?
Saffron?
Oh, Saffron City in the with the new graphics?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the graphics looked amazing, and that's part of the reason why it's like, okay, when they release the regular formatted game for a console, day one.
Yeah.
We've been wanting this since they released the game on the original Game Boy. We wanted a port to the main console.
yeah.
when you say we, who is that?
Just everybody,
Wii U.
everybody, everybody. Yeah, when they did the Wii U, everyone thought that was gonna be
Oh, there was no mainline on the Wii U.
no.
Oh, there wasn't even a console version at all.
No.
No, the Pokken. That's it.
Is this like the
There's never
first-
been a
This is
yeah,
the-
yeah,
never
this is
been
the
a
first one,
console.
yeah.
There's never been a console. That's
Yeah,
why
people have
everyone.
been waiting for this for a while.
Damn, dude.
That's why when they did the Wii U, everyone thought that was going to be the first time they were going to port it to console.
Yeah.
And look how long ago that was.
Now that I got my pumpkin spice latte GameCube, people forgot that Pokemon, was it? There's like a RPG one. It's not really like mainline Pokemon, huh? No, it's like Shadow of
Snap?
Darkness or
Oh,
something.
I remember that.
Pokemon Snap?
Yeah, that shit,
Pokemon.
that shit has like an edge lord on
Pokemon
the.
Puzzle League.
Was it,
No, no, no,
was it
what-
Hey, you Pikachu.
Gale of Darkness or whatever?
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
Gale
called?
of Darkness
Yeah.
has that edge lord on the cover. Yeah, doing that pose.
So you
So
guys,
what's up with that, dude?
you guys are hyped for Sword and Shield.
Fuck yeah, that shit looks dope.
I'm excited. I think the graphics look. I was expecting a different style, like colors wise. It just looked. So I'm like, I got to see more. But
Do you think the graphics are too close to like the 3DS? Like,
they don't look like the 3D.
No,
That's
you don't
part of the
think-
reason why I don't like it because I like
Really?
how X and Y look.
Oh.
It doesn't look like that.
are you gonna miss? Because I never really played Pokemon, but I always thought like the pixel graphics were very charming
hmm
and appealing. But I've tried like times in the past to get into Pokemon, but I couldn't.
I've
Couldn't
embraced
get
my
into that
3D
shit, dude.
overlords.
Yeah, man. The last one I picked up and beat all the way through without stopping was Ultra Sun. So I'm ready for this next mainline.
Yeah, my last one was Moon, but I've never like gotten super serious. Like some people take it a little way too far.
Like how I
EV
Yeah,
used to-
EV
how I
training.
used to.
Yeah, EV training and stuff like that. It was just a casual playthrough, something to kill time as, you know, chilling, just waiting on the work day to finish, riding the bus, stuff like that. Just that's
Oh.
that's the main reason I played.
I would have hated you in high school.
I'm sure you hate me right now.
No, I seriously, dude, this is how bad I was. I was that guy where when someone says they play Pokemon, I'll be like, who are your 6? And then when they based on what they say, I'm like, I just gotta play.
You were that
Pokemon.
guy for real?
Yeah, I was that guy.
But Tom,
But see, that's
As soon
different.
as soon as this had 2 fire types, you would have been done like,
yeah, I was like,
you
it's
don't
gotta
play.
play
You don't
Pokemon.
play.
Get the fuck out of here.
Come
Filthy
on.
casual.
that was
Get
me.
out of here. But no, it was different back then too. Like I probably would have got as serious as you did because we had more time to do something
Yeah,
like that.
exactly.
You know, this time around I work. You know, then on my days off, it's not really a day off because I got to do all the adult shit that life requires of me.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna play casually through it, enjoy my time, do it how I want to do it. Instead of how people say, "Oh, this is the better way to do it. You got to do it like this."
Yeah, I don't play like that anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're right. We have more time. When I was playing like that, when I first moved to Van Nuys, that's literally all I did.
Yeah,
Like my
see?
brother and them, they went out to skate to check out the city. I just stayed home and played Pokemon. That's all I did. So yeah, I
But it's
don't
a-
play like that
It
anymore.
was a portable though. You could have done both. You could have.
No, because I had the game and I had Pokemon Stadium. So I was like moving my Pokemon over to Pokemon Stadium. Yeah, I was deep in there.
That was the next question I was gonna ask. Is there a right way and a wrong way to play Pokemon? Because when I've tried before, I would do the whole intro thing, pick your starter, you go on an adventure. That first like patch of grass you find, you walk around, you get into the random battle encounters, you run into like maybe like 3 wild Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
3 Rattatas.
And my rationale is like, I can't leave this area until I catch all these Pokemon in this area.
Yep,
And I need to level them all up in
Yes.
fighting condition before I can move
It's
on.
that OCD, right?
Is that, yeah.
You could play.
I mean, you
you
could
can
play
play,
like that.
whatever way you want to play.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way to play.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the right way to play Pokemon. You boot it up, you pick a edgelord ass name like Reaper, like I do, you know, and then you pick the fire starter, and then you burn shit up.
Oh, you mean you never named your person Cool Guy and named the other guy like Ass Face? That way you'd be like, hey, it's Ass Face. You know, you got to defeat Ass Face.
The rival guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no
I
right.
think I just always leave his name as rival. It's like, man, fuck that guy. He doesn't deserve a name.
There's no right or wrong way.
I stopped trying. Like even any game with like monster collecting mechanics, I'm like, I'm not gonna. Nino Kuni 1, I'm like, hell no,
Oh,
I can't play this.
But the thing is, like you said, I wouldn't even put it as right way, wrong way. It's just simple and difficult.
And
if you want to make
EV training.
And min-
That's why I say if you want to make it difficult for yourself, yeah, you do all the EV training, you got to do the breeding, and you have to do genetic slicing pretty much by selecting certain ones. Basically, you're marrying off your Pokemon to create better Pokemon. And some people took that way too far.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Jason.
And even when you level up and your Pokemon learns a new like technique, and you have to like overwrite another move.
Oh, that was the hardest
I'm like,
decision of my life.
I can't
Because you look through all the list of the moves they're gonna learn. You're like, should I keep this one? But then they're gonna. That was too stressful, man.
Yeah,
That's
I
stressful,
can't
Yeah,
deal
you,
with
but
it.
see, but here's the thing. There's people. I hear people say like, "Oh, EV and IV training ruin Pokemon." I'm like, you don't have to do it. Like, what? Just play it the way you want. Like, why do people get so worried about the way other people play it? Just play it the way you want to play it.
The way I did it was like, was if I wasn't using a certain move during any of the battles, all right, that one gets to go. And then just that's how I went, so forth. Like if nothing got used, you're on the back burner.
That's a very Marie Kondo way to play.
Marika.
What? No, I'm just joking. We're not.
Which moves bring you joy?
We're not gonna get into all of that.
That's why I can't play like Persona. Anytime you have to like fuse 2 monsters that you collected and then you lose them, they become something new. It's just like,
But the thing about Persona is like you could summon them back for money, so it's not that bad.
I don't got time for that. I got like homework and
Homer.
Well, then,
trying to
okay.
get girlfriends and
So
stuff.
you see what you just said? Now use that mentality with Pokemon. It's like you go in the grass, you catch one to add to your team. You're like, all right, I don't got time for this shit. Just keep moving.
You could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can look at it like this.
All you gotta do is
am I going to shop?
Strong
Am I going to
will.
shop at the 99-cent store, or do I want to go to Best Buy and buy something? Because the first area, it's just trash. You don't want to mess with
It's
any of that.
Rattatas and Pidgeys, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, you could beat the game with whatever Pokemon you want. Just level them up and just
Really?
just
Yeah,
brute,
just
brute
whatever,
force your way
whatever
through the-
Pokemon you like the most, keep those on your team, level those up. There you go.
That's
I
it.
guess that's just like the OCD
Yeah.
completionist.
Oh, yeah, that
the
happens a
catch
lot.
them all idea.
Yeah, they even tell you to catch
That's
them all.
because that's ingrained in you from the beginning. But
Yeah, it's
you can literally go with a trash team. You could catch 6 Pidgeys and probably beat the whole game with all of them.
yeah. Honestly, my team. Well, back when I played it, it was based on how the Pokemon looked. That's all it was. Well, half of it how they look, and then half of it were like the moves. But yeah, you don't have to do all that crap. Just run through the game, man. Just finish it. Go on your Pokemon adventure and just
All right, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna buy Sword and Shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm
but
about to ask. It sounded like you was going towards that route. Like, are you going to buy Sword and Shield?
Sometimes I get caught up in the hype, but I never bought Smash Brothers, so I think I'll be okay with Pokemon Sword and Shield.
We'll see.
Here's some other Nintendo news. Nintendo North America president Reggie Fils-Aime leaves Nintendo to
Damn.
retire.
That sucks.
Yakuza's had enough, dude.
I think I was
be honest.
sad. I was sad to hear it, but at the same time, I don't really know how instrumental he was in the highlights of Nintendo since he started. He was there for the Wii, which like motion controls are like a cancer on the gaming industry.
No, he was there for GameCube.
Was he?
Yeah. Remember that famous press conference where he was talking about?
Oh, that was GameCube.
yeah.
Oh shit, I thought it was the Wii.
It was probably transitioning to Wii. I don't remember exactly, but I know he was there when the GameCube was still there.
He was there for the DS, which printed money. He was there when someone thought the Wii U was a good idea, and he was there when someone thought the Labo was a good idea.
Hey, but he sold the shit out of it. You got to give him that. We may not have bought him, but he made you think, okay, maybe I might buy it,
And
but
not
I'm
for the
definitely
Labo.
not
for
going to
that
buy it.
Labo.
But here's I think the real testament of Reggie is because he was president of Nintendo of America. So I think Nintendo of America overall they did pretty good in terms of like their marketing and everything. Yeah. So
you think he didn't really have any say in like Japanese headquarters, like doing Labo and Wii U?
No,
and
I think he had with like what's coming to America and how it's being marketed over here. and
I
what
think he
games
was just a glorified hype man, and he did his job as best as he could.
Did you know that
with what he was given?
I did some research. You know, he used to work at. He used to be a president at Pizza Hut, and he's the one who started the whole Bigfoot thing, the Bigfoot pizza. Yeah,
Oh,
the whole
really?
marketing campaign on
he
the
did. He
Bigfoot
did a
thing.
bad job because I always attributed that to Little Caesars.
Wait, no, it's Little Caesars.
Was it
Bigfoot?
Little Caesars the Bigfoot?
Was it pizza? Was it a Pizza
Little
Hut?
Caesars.
Was it no? Wait, was it Little Caesars?
No,
Yeah.
it's Pizza Hut, but I could have
Oh,
sworn
okay.
maybe
Now
it's
I'm
like
confused.
some Mandela effect or something.
Yeah, right. Somebody find out.
I
Somebody.
thought
somebody
I thought Little Caesars was the Bigfoot, the rectangle pizza.
I just remember when I read it, it said he was the one who started. Well, he was like at the head of.
It doesn't
the whole
matter.
Bigfoot
Neither one of those companies pay us, so we can mix them up.
So I think the Nintendo of America did a pretty good job, but I think overall he was just good to be like the face. He was a good face for.
Yeah, like he was a great hype man. He
Yeah.
Hey, man, my body is Reggie, you know?
Yeah, he was like a personality, like well known.
And I remember that quote.
I don't really have anything.
It was Pizza Hut. Yeah. Okay.
It was Pizza Hut.
And then that famous quote. Remember when he was talking about the Game Boy numbers, and then PSP. They were like, Sony was like, "Oh, we didn't get ours out to all the regions," and he was like, "That's Sony's problem, not my concern." I was like, "Damn!" He just came out just like swinging.
Some of that ether.
Make your soul burn slow.
What do you guys think about? Just look at the size of the mode. What do you guys think about Bowser, Doug Bowser, or whatever? I'd never heard of that guy until now.
I
feel like he got hired more for his name than anything else.
Yeah, when I heard Bowser was taking over, I was like, is this like a new meme or something?
You know what? Reggie's cool, but I'm still kind of pissed off at him.
or
Why?
Last time I went to E3, he was there, and then I asked him for a
He got
picture,
snubbed?
and then he said, "Oh, I gotta go to a meeting." I was like, "Oh, you bastard!"
He probably did have to go.
Hopefully he hears this. He probably did, but you know, a picture is like 2 seckons, man. You over here strolling around, you hanging out.
That fool didn't have no fucking meeting.
Yeah, exactly.
This guy had like a large pepperoni waiting for him.
I was like, "All right, you gonna do that to me, Reggie? All right, that's cool. I get it. It's all right."
so then you're the one that wished him out of the job, and that's what happened. You put it out there,
Nah, 'cause
and it came into
It
existence.
took a long time to happen because this happened like 3 years ago. Or
Well,
something.
maybe your hate wasn't strong enough.
Reggie, you still owe me a picture, homeboy. You ain't got no meetings now, homeboy. If I catch you in the streets, you got time.
There's also a rumor that Microsoft is gonna announce a discless Xbox One.
I thought they already did.
Yeah, there's like heavy hinting at that shit. So
Didn't they announce that when they first announced the Xbox One?
Yeah, you can't let your friends
so-
borrow
wow.
games.
wow.
There's already a discless Xbox One. It's called Xbox One S and Xbox One X.
Oh man.
I mean, and if you're misunderstanding the word he's saying, it is discless, but you can use the other word as well that you're hearing in your head as he's saying it.
Which is what?
Dickless.
Oh,
Because that's exactly what this Xbox will be if they release it that way.
Yeah, that is pretty. Because they're over here like licking Nintendo's balls for Xbox Games Pass, right?
That's a real thing, right? They're gonna
Yeah.
release.
Yeah,
That's
man.
weird.
Halo on Switch.
You don't fucks with it.
No, I mean, it's just weird. It's a good move though.
It's
Is it-
kind of like Xbox or
Is this-
Microsoft
this is the
doesn't
beginning-
realize this is what Sega did, and that's
what I was gonna
what
say.
happened.
That's what I was gonna say. This is the beginning of the end, right? Because this is like Sega making third-party games, right?
You know what? That's what
That's
I
how
was
I
saying.
took it.
I've been seeing Bill Gates lately, and he seems like he's more interested in doing philanthropic work than Xbox. So I think he's gonna be like, all right, after this one, guys, I'm cutting you guys off, man. Figure it out.
Cut off.
Yeah. I'm trying to.
Bill Gates don't got time for Xbox on Switch. He's in South Africa installing Windows. I can't even say it.
Installing Windows in the rainforest.
Windows Safari.
You remember those commercials when they were like trying to talk shit to the Mac marketing campaign? Remember it was like a nerdy white dude saying, I'm a PC.
Yeah, the
Mac.
Justin Long.
Yeah.
Oh,
so like
God.
Microsoft came back with like all these like these commercials to be more they're trying to like get away from that. So they're showing like people in Africa, like teachers in Africa, I'm a PC. And just to make you feel better about having a PC, I guess.
PC Master Race, by the way. You know.
What up with that Sonic reveal though?
Oh my god.
I don't think we should even give that thing time on this. I want to pretend that thing doesn't exist.
All right, so we'll put the Sonic movie along with the Soldier Boy console and not talk about it.
I'd much rather talk about the Soldier Boy console
No, you don't.
than,
Don't talk about
than
it,
the
please.
Sonic movie. I'm
Oh,
not saying
yeah,
we're
right,
going
yeah,
to
yeah.
talk about it.
Let me just ask this, and we'll end it there. Which is worse, Will Smith's Aladdin genie or the Sonic the Hedgehog?
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Genie.
Sonic the
Genie.
Hedgehog.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Genie.
I'm gonna say Sonic
I'm
because
gonna
he
say
can't be in the movie the whole time.
I'm gonna say Sonic.
Why was this an idea? I don't understand. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Tell you, man, they saw Detective Pikachu and they're like,
We could
do that.
You know what? No, they saw what was that? The Sonic on Xbox 360 game when he was.
Oh God,
they were
Sonic
like, we
06?
could, yeah, we could do this. We could do this. Sonic with real people.
Ugh.
Makes sense.
No, see what happened was when they got all the animators to in a meeting, they're like, all right, this is what we're gonna pay you. We could pay you either like this minimum amount or this maximum amount. It just depends on what we feel you deserve. So everyone's like, well, shit, if they're gonna pay me this minimum amount, I'm gonna give you minimum amount of effort, and this is what we got.
Does Sonic deserve better?
Hell yeah, he does.
Sonic
deserved.
You know what was weird? There was
Sonic deserved better after Sonic 3 and Sonic Knuckles.
You know what was weird? I don't know. I'm sure it's not like this now, but there was a point when they polled people around the world. Sonic was like one of the most popular like characters.
Yeah,
So,
even more
it's-
popular than Mickey Mouse at one
Yeah.
point.
So it's like, yeah, he doesn't deserve this.
Gotta go fast.
He doesn't deserve this, but had Sega not crumbled the way it did, he probably would have got better at this day and age. But
So he was like LeBron. He's stuck with Miami. unless he gets traded to Nintendo, he's just gonna be stuck.
pretty much.
Yeah, they should just sell Sonic to Nintendo, man. Let Nintendo do something with him.
What are they gonna do? Put him in the fucking Olympics again? That's all they did.
Just
They
have
already put him in Smash.
just have a legit game. He's like Mario's buddy, you know.
They're gonna put him in Mario Party.
Did any of you guys ever play that BioWare Sonic RPG on DS?
No.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
you forgot about that one? What was it called? It was Sonic and I forgot the full name. It was
Chronicle of something.
yeah, it was some. You never heard about that?
I
It was
never even heard
random,
of it.
man.
Nah, that's the first I heard of that shit.
Yeah, that shit was random. I actually was.
I don't
interested.
even believe that it exists. You got to show it to me now. I need proof.
Just do Sonic BioWare RPG. Yeah, that happened. Hey, well, I'm sure that was better than Sonic Unleashed, though. What the fuck was that?
It was
Where he was a werehog or whatever?
Yeah,
Wow.
It was probably better than Anthem and Mass
man.
Effect Andromeda.
Oh,
There's very
no.
little that's not better
Oh,
than
I
Anthem
actually
right
do
now.
remember this one. I didn't play it, but I remember seeing it. I'm glad I didn't buy it now.
Damn, Sonic just taking any odd job he could get, huh?
Hey, man, he's got
Olympics,
he's
RPGs,
He's got to eat, man.
turn into a werehog.
Sonic
Handies
is
at
like-
Nintendo.
Yeah. He's like Dustin Diamond from Saved by the Bell.
Sonic is like Nicki Minaj in the middle of her career.
Oh man.
Like I'm the Hollis Selling rapper. You want me to host the talent show? Okay, sure, why not? Werehogs, Sonic Heroes. I'll do it. I need money. I need work. A movie? You want me to do a live action movie? Makes sense to me. Let's do it. Sign me up. Let's do it.
It was like a movie. Like, do I got to take my clothes off, keep them on? Like, I'll do whatever, but I just need to know.
No gloves.
No gloves.
No gloves.
We're gonna do a little retrospective here. The PS2 turns 19 years old this day.
Wait, why 19? That's a random. Why not wait till 20?
19, just like
it's
our
that
episode.
good. The PS2 was so good that every fucking birthday is like, yeah,
It's time to celebrate.
I won't celebrate till I get my Bouncer remake.
Oh my God.
What, how do you remake perfection?
Hey man,
That game looked dope as. It looked dope as.
it
hell.
was
For sure.
dope.
I wanna know-
It still is.
I want to know your story of when you got a PS2.
Who everybody's.
Yeah, like for me, when PS2 came out, I couldn't find this shit anywhere. It was that blue box. You never saw it in stores. This was kind of new because every other console before that I think was pretty easy to find. Like you didn't have trouble. This one was just insanity, and I didn't find one until the fourth shipment, and I bought it at the KB Toy Store in the Northridge Mall.
Damn.
I was on my
in peace.
I was on my way. I was on my way to GameStop, and then I saw that thing like from my peripheral vision, that blue box. I'm like, oh shit, fuck GameStop. I went in there. I bought it with the Bouncer,
That's right.
and I boned the fuck out of that mall, man.
I have like. Oh wait, were you still going?
No,
I have like two stories. The first time I ever played the PS2 was when Jason actually brought his PS2 like to my house, and he like hooked it up. And actually, till this day, my brother still nicknames him PS2. Like that's his name. He doesn't come. he was the
Your
guy.
name isn't Jason. You're just
Yeah,
PS2.
because that was like a moment. He was the guy who brought the PS2, and I remember he
Changed his life.
He came over my house. He brought it. He had on Zone of the Enders, and I was just fucking mind blown. Like the whole time was just like an orgasm. And then,
You're like,
then
we're in the future.
then after that, the first time I actually got a PS2, believe it or not, I actually kind of waited for Final Fantasy X to come out. And then me and my brother convinced my mom to get the PS2 because we bought her the Friend, because we all watch Friends. So we bought her the Friends DVD. And we were like, you need a DVD player to watch Friends. So we said the PS2. So she bought the PS2 with Final Fantasy X and a memory card. Like, don't ask me why you need Final Fantasy X and a memory card. You just need this to watch Friends.
To watch
Okay,
Friends.
and that's how I got my PS2.
Damn.
That's crazy. So I got mine the fall after it came out, and that was like the October, November area, because that's when the stores started doing the layaway program again. So that's how I got mine. I was making payments on that day. By the time Christmas came around, that sucker was mine with the bouncer, memory card, extra controller, the DVD remote. I had the whole setup.
damn.
But all I could afford was the bouncer. I played the hell out of that thing.
Hell yeah, dude.
Though, from what I remember, how we got it is
Man, Abraham's about
my
to fact
dad-
check it right now.
I know, right? My dad had just got a Sears card, and it was around the time when Gran Turismo 3 came out. So he was asking us, what console we wanted. Like, fucking PS2, man, come on. So we went to the one that's actually the one right here that was, right? Because they shut it down in Laurel Canyon. And they had the one that had the packet of Gran Turismo, and he asked us about the game. He's like, yeah, it's a racing game, blah, blah, blah. And then we did the DVD thing, we could also play DVDs. And he's like, oh, shit. So that we didn't get to experience the blue box, but that box was pretty sexy because it was like red and white and had like the Gran Turismo on it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that shit was dope. So we were some Gran Turismo playing motherfuckers for a while.
Hell yeah.
And demo.
Demo
Demo
for
days.
life.
Yeah, demo life.
Demos in full effect still at that
Gran
time.
Turismo 3. Did they have the Subaru in it?
I think that was...
That was a 2, but
That was 2,
But was
yeah.
it on 3?
I think
also?
3 also had it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Something Peak or whatever, Pikes Peak or whatever.
Pikes Peak Edition.
Mm-hmm.
The first time when I got my my PS2, It's actually a funny story. So,
They
it
have
was.
PS2s in Jersey. No, just
Damn.
They-
wow.
they fell off the truck.
You can cut that. You can cut that part out.
They fall off the truck over there. That's how you get them.
One of those bodega specials. You got that shit? Yeah, chopped cheese included.
I see.
I just joked. I just
No, it's
joked.
all good. All right, so I was still pretty young back then. How the way I got my PS2 was actually my mom. She bought it for us, but she didn't just like, oh, here you go. No, she hid it under her bed, right? And I think it was on a Sunday, and my mom was telling me and my brother to clean the whole house, which we did. We cleaned the whole house, and then after we finished, my mom told my brother to clean under her bed, and my brother was like, "No, I don't want to clean under her bed." You know what I mean? Like, and pretty much gave her shit. And she said, "All right, cool. All right." So told me like, you go and clean under my bed. So when I went under there, my mom had the PS2 right there, the blue box and everything.
It was like the only thing under the bed or something?
Yeah, it was the only thing
okay.
that was under the bed. I didn't have to clean. It was no mess.
So your brother played himself.
Exactly. So
Damn.
she was like, "Oh, because you was fucking around. You ain't gonna play today." So
Damn.
So,
Your
Damn.
mom, she calculated.
exactly right. So I pulled that shit out, and it's kind of funny. The first game that I played for the PS2 was Minority Report.
Wow.
That is such a weird ass introduction to the PS2.
I was just looking at that shit on the GameCube, man.
Minority Report.
You good at it?
I didn't even know they made a game.
God damn.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's actually the first time I ever heard about the game. Jesus Christ.
So that's my first game.
Whoa.
Now
I
I'm
played the shit out of that. I even got the cheat codes and everything.
That sounds like some like Vivendi
now
Universal.
I'm not saying I don't believe you, but you're gonna have to show us the proof of the game. I believe there's a game,
I just saw that shit on eBay. It's a real thing.
but I want to see the game.
That is probably the
That's
most
hilarious.
obscure thing I've ever heard in my
That's
life.
the best PS2 story ever.
Yeah, right.
And to tell you the truth, I never knew that there was a movie that came out for it.
Whoa. So you played this as a game?
He didn't even know there was a movie.
Oh,
wow.
shit.
Man.
He
Yeah,
played,
So,
he
wait,
played,
wait,
he
wait.
played this like it was Siphon Filter.
So have you seen the movie since then? So you've never seen the
Oh,
movie.
man.
Man, you have the most random context of Minority Report, of PS2 and Minority Report. Jesus.
Oh shit. That's too good.
It's like finding out there's a Siphon Filter movie later on.
There is?
No, I'm just
Oh,
saying,
I was about to
that's,
say.
that's probably how it was to him, because Minority Report is a PS2 game, and he's like, there's a movie? What the fuck?
So not only did it come out for the PS2, it also came out for the GameCube, the Xbox, and the GBA.
GameCube. Then I have had to seen this before.
Yeah,
Let me see the cover.
I
Let me
was
see the
seeing that
box
shit
art.
on eBay.
Show me that box art.
The box art looks like
Let me see it. Let
remember
me look
you know
at
how like when movies come out they turn them into novels?
Uh-huh.
That's exactly what the box art looks like.
Let's
You would
see.
think they just turned it into a book.
What the fuck? This was Minority Report. I've seen this shit before. What the fuck?
And if you notice,
Oh, I remember that cover.
Yeah, you know what it looks. You know what it looks like. Look up Winback.
Yeah. I was gonna say that looks like went back on the at a 64.
What the fuck?
Oh,
That's
man.
how I know you played 64.
Hell
You're
yeah,
fucking
dude.
dropping wind back.
Don't start talking about 64, man. I played too many 64. I bought too many 64 games too.
Real quick, one game. What are you guys playing at the moment? I'm playing Devil May Cry 5. Lady is Bay. Capcom is back. How about you guys?
Unfortunately or fortunately, depending on who you ask, back on that wild crack until Division 2 comes out. So
All right.
I finally beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and I beat Blue Reflection. So now I'm doing Torna, Golden Country. The whatever expansion, or I don't even know what to call it, because it's like its own game, which I think is kind of cool. I feel like more companies should do that. So just doing DLC, just make a game that's like I guess they did. I don't know. Whatever. I'm ranting.
satisfying my bloodlust in Hope County, Far Cry New Dawn.
That's the new one that just came out,
Yeah,
right?
that's new. Or you can call it like I've been calling it, Far Cry 5.5, because it's not a full game, but it was probably a little bit too big to be DLC, but they should have just made it DLC.
That's the one that
because-
looks like Rage 2, right? Everything's like pink and colorful.
Yeah.
All right. Do you recommend it?
I mean, if you like the Far Cry series, yeah, like I fell in love with 5, even for all the other reasons that I was stating. Like, it's just a smooth gameplay. I like the way it goes. I didn't play the other ones before that. So when I jumped into this one, this was my first foray into Far Cry series. I had fun. Tony could even tell you, he started like a day before me. I blew him out the water.
Yeah, he was deep.
And like I said, so when they announced New Dawn, I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot. And
It looks appealing. Like
it's a little all the problems, and I wouldn't even say there were problems. They polished up Part 5 for New Dawn, so it's like it's a little more smoother. And like I said, it's $40. It'll probably be 30 in a couple weeks. It's worth the buy.
No, it will be. It will be 30.
Well, I'm back on that emulator game, so I've been playing that one.
Wait, what's an emulator? What are you talking about?
Whoa,
He doesn't want to mess with his original copies.
He owns the.
Yeah.
I don't know what an
He
emulator
doesn't want to
is.
scratch them up.
Yeah,
I don't. What is that?
So I've been playing, Japanese racing game. It's pretty good.
Wait, what is it called?
Racing Lagoon?
Huh?
Racing Lagoon?
One Gun Midnight 5.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What system is that on?
Arcade. Yeah,
So you got the arcade at home?
I do.
He's
Experience.
got the motherboard.
Pedals. and
I've seen
everything.
it. I got you, Tony. I've seen it.
Pedals, shift knob,
Infinite
steering wheel.
tokens.
We do not. We do not support emulator or any type of emulation. All emulation is for educational purposes.
Unless you have the original copy, then it's okay.
They're called
No, they don't. They
backups.
don't buy that. Courts don't buy that.
They're called
I
backups.
buy that.
Backups.
We have the arcade machine in our house. We just don't want to plug it in.
Too much
lazy.
electricity.
We got
Yeah.
we got to keep it in pristine condition.
We broke. We in Van Nuys. Too much electricity.
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Roberto, what you playing?
I'm playing that Tetris 99.
Oh,
Yes, that shit is hard as hell. As far as I got was up to like maybe 4. Yeah, it's too much.
I don't even bother. I just learned how to play Tetris like last year. Literally.
Once you reach the top of the mountain, will you keep playing?
I'll retire right there.
That's what I did.
Got my one win. Peaced out. Beat that battle royale.
Beat that battery.
And that's going to do it for us here at Gamers Who Weather the Gamers. Thanks for listening once again. This is episode 19. This is Jason. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is still a decent game. And joining me today was
Eric, you can't spell boobs without Pira.
Abraham seemed to be cold tearing that ass up in WoW.
Antonio gonna tear up the Halcone.
Martin, the brown savior of Hope County.
and with us is
Cybertron Soundwave Engineer Umberto.
You already know.
Fucking pay me.
Green apples.
If you love the hating, you love the gaming. Peace.